For me, Beaudesert is all about the people and the relationships. Good schools come in many different shapes and sizes. However, truly great schools have a certain magic that you can only feel when your feet are on the ground. And that's all about the power of relationships. And at Beaudesert, more than any school I've ever known, it's stronger than ever. So this is my first headship, and up to this point as deputy head, your office tends to sit right in the middle of the school, so everything revolves around where you are. And then as head you find that you have a study that's near the entrance to the school. So I think if I could change one thing, it would be making sure that there was nothing that ever happened during the school day that I missed out on seeing for myself. As head, there are lots of times that you struggle to settle to sleep because you're still buzzing and excited from the day, whether it be the concerts or the plays or the firework displays or the sports matches that you're reliving. And of course there are times that you'll wake up in the night thinking about the meetings or the things that you're dealing with. But if there's one thing that will keep me awake at night more than anything else, it's if I realise that there's something to do with a child that they need my help, and that will be the very first thing that I will then work on the next morning. I almost feel I should pick somebody here who's a great world changer, who's made a huge impact on the world, a great political leader, but actually I think my hero is probably a footballer called Matt Le Tissier, who played for many years for my childhood club Southampton. And the reason he's a hero is beyond his skills, it's because of his loyalty. He was always loyal to the club, he didn't move, and for me loyalty is a hugely important thing, so that's why he's my hero. For me, the simpler and sillier a joke the better, and I'm quite childish in my humour. So the joke that always makes me smile is, what do you call a French man wearing flip-flops? Philippe Fallope. I always admire people who stand up and sing with such confidence, whether that's adults or children at school. It's a confidence I don't greatly have. So my go-to karaoke song actually would be Chesney Hawkes, The One and Only, and my lovely wife won't forgive me for this, but that's because I think that she might stand up and sing it for me because it's one of her favourite songs. To be honest, I'm not a hugely extravagant person, but I think if I were to see extravagance as when you treat yourself and really look after yourself, then those moments when you take time to stop, stare, and just enjoy the moment, for me that might be climbing a mountain or on my bike or sat on a kayak. I think those are extravagant moments, and if we all have extravagant moments like that, then maybe that's not such a bad thing. I don't think we're always aware of the things that we say, so I ask the question, and I've been told reliably I use the phrase botherbots quite a lot. I'm aware that I say lovely jubbly, so a little bit dull boy, and I often find myself finishing a phone call and saying toodaloo and putting the phone down and thinking, gosh, I shouldn't have said toodaloo. But I think language is fun, so I hope I'm forgiven for that. When I was younger, I can distinctly remember the dream to fly, and I think if I could be any animal, I'd love to be a bird. I'd love to fly and soar. But I think rather than a superpower, if I could have one thing, maybe it's a bit cheeky, it's magical, I'd love to have Hermione's time turner, because there's never quite enough time in the day to take everything in, and that would allow me to do so. I think for me, genuinely, schools are so much more than the head. They are about all of the people. And if I can leave one legacy when my time here is up, it will be that everybody leaves with their own memories that are happy and full of joy.